Do you want a nugget of truth to start out your day? If so, you have come to the right place. Here we give you a devotional power boost to the beginning of your day and pray that God will bless you as He sees you on your way. Welcome, and so glad you have joined us for yet another daily devotional on Praying with a Mission. I am reading from Amazing Answers to Big Bible Questions. Today we are going to be studying, Should Christians Vote? Our Bible verse today is found in Matthew 22, verses 21. Render therefore to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. The practice of voting, as we know it today, didn't exist in Bible times. In Israel, the leaders were usually chosen by divine providence. Prophets would be led by God to anoint future kings. Since we no longer live in that theocracy, some Christians believe we should keep our hands completely off anything that is political. The Bible does not support this point of view. The Apostle Peter gives us guidelines on this. Therefore, submit yourself to every ordinance of man for the Lord's sake, whether to the king or to governors, as to those who are sent by him, for the punishment of evildoers, and for the praise of those who do good. For this is the will of God, that by doing good you may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men, as free, not using liberal as a clock for voice, but as bondservants of God. Honor all people, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the king. 1 Peter 2, verses 13 and 17. Consider the example of Bible characters involved in government work. Remember the leadership of Joseph in Egypt, Daniel in Babylon, and Mordecai in Medo-Persia. Christians can exert a powerful political influence in the world, particularly in the area of guarding religious freedom. Some people are driven by political parties in their discussion to vote rather than the principle. It would be more in harmony with Scripture to look at issues rather than partake. We should weigh out the issues and choose candidates who might best fulfill mere politics. Even if we are limited in our knowledge about issues, we must prayerfully do our best and leave the rest in God's hands. And should the two overcome into conflict, the Bible states, we ought to obey God rather than men. Acts 5, verses 29. If you have enjoyed this devotional, then please look around and find the like button and give it a friendly tap on the shoulder. Put a comment down there and tell me which part of this devotional was your favorite, which part you got out a good nugget that you can take throughout the day, and just consider subscribing, because the more the merrier, and God's family is not a small family. So if you would love to join us in this adventure of Praying with a Mission, check out what we have below. There are many other options, and see you around.